Hi, everyone, and welcome to our exclusive Design Trends webinar. My name is Pamela McNally, and I'm Vice President of Marketing for the NKBA. Today, you're going to get a first look at our recently completed study, which asked about 700 designers, specifiers, and some manufacturers to forecast the most popular trends in kitchen and bath over the next 3 years. This webinar, which is worth 0.5 CEU, highlights the key trends from the study. However, there are a lot of details, nuances, and just great intel that you will want to review. So don't forget to scan the QR code to download the report. Now, before we start, please put your questions in the Q&A function and we will address them at the end. Now, we're going to look at 5 key trends that came out of the study in the following areas: style, materials, design and products, technology, and space. Okay, let's dive right in, starting with style trends in the kitchen over the next 3 years. I'll just come out and say it. 43% of designers expect more color to make its appearance in the kitchen over the next 2 to 3 years. As this designer notes, people are getting a bit more adventurous and bold, looking beyond just white kitchen cabinets. So what you're going to see is color via vivid backsplashes and deep, bold walls. You'll also see green and blue as a testament to nature starting to appear on cabinets. Matte will take over in fixtures, and you'll also see brushed finishes in stainless, nickel, and pewter. A key point in the research was that millennials as a customer base for designers is growing. And as they grow, they are increasingly driving trends for more organic, natural materials and styles. In fact, close to 60% of designers interviewed expect the organic natural trend to dominate over the next 2 to 3 years. As a result, you're going to see more wood and recycled materials, more windows, as in larger windows and doors to let the nature in, a hankering for natural sunlight. As another designer from the survey notes, clients want minimal accessories, natural wood tones, metal accents, and high-tech appliances. Moving on to bath, let's take a look at the style trends going forward, which are similar, but in some ways different than what we just saw in kitchen. And yes, as this designer indicates, customers want a clean, natural design that works for all ages and incorporates nature with textiles and colors. In fact, 64% of those surveyed said organic, natural will continue to be the top trend. This will also lead to wood tones being popular in the bathroom. And once again, large, high-performance windows, and yes, doors in the bathroom, will continue to gain traction. There will be color and bold accents in the bathroom, but mainly on the walls, vanities, and fabrics. As another designer indicates, consumers are moving away from grays and whites and want to bring in more natural colors of the seaside, like teals. In fact, greens and blues will be a popular color trend. But about a quarter of designers say we will also see some golds gaining popularity, followed by bronze and silver. And this brings us to material trends. Let's first tackle what will be popular in materials in the kitchen over the next 3 years. Cabinetry with a natural wood grain or stain as opposed to painted will be increasingly popular, as this designer notes. Light quartz with the traditional or waterfall edge will be a top countertop trend. The popularity of quartz continues, which is influenced by a desire for easy to clean sanitary surfaces. And it's the same with backsplashes, which will feature long subway or slab tiles. Again, less grout and easier to maintain. While painted cabinets still hold sway, wood grain is coming up fast behind. Regardless of the cabinetry, they are often paired with a contrasting color on the island. As for flooring, luxury vinyl wood plank is making a statement, gaining steam from the natural organic trend. The same with vent hoods, where wood is becoming a top material choice for consumers. It's now on par in popularity with stainless vent hoods. It's no surprise then that 45% of designers say clients are looking for countertops made from recycled material. Everyone is looking to pitch in to save the environment. Speaking of which, LED lighting is a top trend for eco-friendly. And there's also that big shift towards VOC-free paint. Much of this is driven by millennials who are also looking for dedicated recycling areas, energy efficient windows and doors, and products with recycled materials. Moving on to bath, let's look at the top material trends here. One of the biggest is a shift away from glass shower surrounds. As this designer notes, you'll see less shower glass and more bathrooms where the shower and separate tub share the same space. And they are likely doing it on top of ceramic porcelain tile. However, a majority of designers do predict luxury wood vinyl to gain momentum in the bathroom over the next 3 years. As with kitchens, you'll see lighter colored quartz vanity countertops, usually sitting atop a contrasting vanity, which most times is going to be full painted wood, followed closely by a wood grain look. Once again, less grouch is the name of the game, with large format tile and slabs continuing to be popular. 52% of designers say clients are looking for no door or open shower entrances. Again, less to clean, less costly, less glass. Now, moving on to our third trend, design and products. First, let's tackle the kitchen, where, as this designer points out, clients are looking for better food storage options, refrigeration, and more in-home cooking methods. Well, where are you going to put all this? In deeper base cabinets, of course, and fewer upper cabinets, which you see as a shift to more universal design, where lower cabinets are more easily accessible as you age than higher up top cabinets. And sinks with built-in features like galley or workstation will only grow in popularity. As for kitchen faucets, black just edged out the ever popular stainless steel, and there's a big shift toward matte finishes on all fixtures. An emerging trend is the growing popularity of refrigerator, microwave, and dishwasher drawers, which are easy to slip into a pantry or in an island. And though stainless steel still dominates, nearly half of the designers surveyed said refrigerators with matching cabinet faces are quickly closing that gap. Top cooking combo, it's the large convection oven, a built-in microwave, and an induction cooktop. And of course, to help you see, of course, it looks fabulous, under cabinet lighting, as well as the toe kick, only continues to grow, as does voice control lights, which now rivals dimmers in popularity. Now let's turn our attention to the bathroom so we can look at the design and products that we're going to see over the next 3 years. As this designer points out, more steam showers, fewer freestanding tubs for boomers, and the older age groups who find it difficult to enter and exit them. And a top bathroom trend are floating vanities, as well as a white undermount sink, which continues to dominate the scene. And with the eco-friendly shift, everyone is looking for smart, low-flow toilets, which may also be among the reasons that 68% of designers say their clients want a rain shower head. That, and they just feel so darn good. And of course, we all knew this was coming, the move towards larger two-person shower. You got to save that water. And on that note, let's move to technology trends. First up, the kitchen, where despite all the interest in integrated technology at home, less than 10% of the designers surveyed say they regularly use a home technology integrator. It might be because they think it's all too complicated. As this designer points out, we are looking for simpler, more integrated systems that are more affordable and easier to learn and use. No wonder a top tech trend is smart controls via an app or mobile device. Also, touchless faucets are very popular, and voice activation, whether lights, faucets, or appliances. Obviously, millennials' top picks are mobile-friendly spaces and app-controlled appliances. As this designer explains, clients are looking for kitchens to be connected hubs where products from different brands can quote-unquote talk to one another. And you know what? It's no different in the bathroom as we look ahead at technology trends over the next 3 years. But in the bathroom, as this designer points out, it's about voice activation and internet-connected products. In fact, 54% of designers say their clients want connected products in the bathroom. That means internet-connected mirror and scales. And if consumers can start their cars with remote app, they sure as heck want to do the same with the shower, the heat, the floor, and the bathroom. But millennials, you know what they want? They want video screens and integrated speakers and audio in the bathroom that are connected to their whole home entertainment systems. Despite this, only 24% of designers say they occasionally use a home integrator for the bathroom. At the end of the day, this designer said it best: temperature control, humidity control, anything that can provide a more luxurious showering experience at an affordable price will gain momentum. And now our last section, which focuses on trends in the kitchen and bath space. So let's talk kitchen space. First off, and no surprise here, 84% of all designers surveyed say clients are looking to increase the size of their kitchens. By how much, you ask? Well, we're probably looking at a 25 to nearly 50% increase in size over the next 2 to 3 years. In addition, just under half of the designers say not only larger, but more involved kitchen projects will be happening. Clients want more storage, so walk-in or expanded pantries are a top ask when renovating. And larger islands for flex space to prep, cook, work, or even go to school. And if you are increasing the kitchen, you may want to add a double island, another popular trend which allows maximum space flexibility. Now let's move to bath and look at some of the key trends there. Where clients are looking for larger showers and asking to create a connected closet or dressing room area to the primary bath. And 76% of designers say clients will look to increase the size of their bathrooms to accommodate these needs. They also want larger, oversized windows to let in more light and nature. And as we indicated, a connected closet or dressing room. An emerging trend is the wet space, where everything is out in the open, no enclosures around the shower or the tub, creating a true spa-like experience. And clients are increasingly asking that bathrooms incorporate universal design elements, such as curbless showers, grab bars, handheld shower heads, and shower seats. To sum it up, kitchen and bath trends over the next 2 to 3 years will be driven by 4 things. 1, simplicity and ease of use, which will drive the technology craze and feed into the easy to maintain clean trend. 2, the move toward natural or nature and organic, which stems from helping the environment, but also for our need for serenity and to turn our homes into sanctuaries. 3, the shift to color and boldness, especially in the kitchen. Consumers now feel it's okay to play a little, push the envelope, and you know what? Everyone wants to move away from the cookie cutter white kitchen and just be a little different. 4, bottom line is that everything has to be functional now. So putting everything away in its place for when we need it, as well as incorporating universal design, is key. And there you have it, the key kitchen and bath trends over the next 3 years from the exclusive 2022 NKBA Design Trends Study. Now, I'd like to turn it over to our head of research, Trisha Zach, who was responsible for putting together this in-depth report. She'll be taking some questions from the audience. Take it away, Trisha.
Thank you, Pam. And thank you, Schneider Electric, for graciously sponsoring our webinar today on design trends. We appreciate your partnership. Now, let's turn to some questions from our audience. I see we have a lot, and I can't promise to answer them all, but I believe we can answer several in the remaining time we have. Our first question is, the presentation mentioned that millennials are driving the trend for more organic, natural materials, styles, and looks. But were there any other design elements that this generational group wanted? We learned a lot about millennials in this year's study. In the kitchen, we learned that millennials want flex space for work, touchless fixtures, easy to clean surfaces, and access to outdoor living areas. They're also very interested in mobile-friendly spaces, healthy cooking elements, app-controlled appliances, and voice-activated lighting. In their bathrooms, however, millennials want large showers, as Pam mentioned, and they are likely to remove tubs in order to gain the space needed for those showers, or remove the tub to provide more space for storage or dressing areas. Millennials are very interested in products which are energy and water efficient, and they want connected products such as water temperature controls, entertainment, and communication. Second question reads, Pam mentioned in the presentation that a large majority of homeowners will be looking to increase the size of their kitchens and bathrooms during a remodel. Has that always been the case, or is this new to this year's study? I'd say that for the past 3 or 4 years, 80% or more of designers participating in our study have consistently told us that their clients are increasing the footprint of their kitchens, but that's not the case for bathrooms. 3 years ago, only 42% of designers told us that their clients wanted to make their bathrooms larger. That jumped to 67% in 2021, and it's at 76% in our current study. So just like kitchens, bathrooms are growing in size by removing or moving walls and connecting to closets, dressing areas, and laundry facilities. Another question we have received is, NKBA designers obviously complete projects for clients of all life stages. But do you have a sense of the life stages which are most likely to utilize the services of a kitchen or bath designer? Like that question. Our members told us that 82% of the projects they completed this year were for Gen Xers, 81% were for boomers, and 59% were for millennials. They also told us that they're seeing a decline in demand from boomers and an increase in demand from millennial homeowners, which is why millennials are having a growing influence on overall design trends. Another question is, just how prominent are luxury vinyl floors expected to be in kitchens and baths over the next 3 years? Luxury vinyl is certainly the material of choice for kitchen floors. At 48%, luxury vinyl wood plank is expected to be the most popular flooring choice over the next 3 years. And luxury vinyl tile is ranking third in popularity at 28%. In the bathroom, ceramic and porcelain tile is the dominant flooring choice at 64%, but luxury vinyl follows closely behind at 59%. The popularity of luxury vinyl in both the kitchen and bath has grown significantly, however, since last year's study. Another question is asking, as a result of the COVID pandemic and the increased time families are spending inside their homes, multifunctional design elements are in demand. What multifunctional elements are you seeing most in kitchens? A couple things come to mind there. Large islands for food prep are functioning as dining tables, homework areas, and work from home desks. Kitchen pantries are not only for storage anymore, they are working areas for small appliances, coffee stations, beverage centers. And workstation sinks with built-in features are serving as drying racks and cutting boards, and perhaps while entertaining, an opportunity to display shrimp or other things on a bed of ice. The next question pertains to the sample of respondents for this year's Design Trends study. They're specifically asking, was this study conducted only among designers and specifiers in the US? The answer is 92% of this year's respondents are from the US and 8% are from Canada. And that proportion mirrors the split of NKBA's members across these two countries. The results of this study seem to be based on, let me see, looks like we have one more question, and that is, what seems to be the inspiration behind the emerging bathroom design trends? Most designers participating in this year's study told us that hotel, resort, and travel experiences was the primary factor influencing what their clients wanted in their bathrooms. Homeowners often seek to replicate the luxurious spa-like bathroom amenities they enjoy on vacation in their own homes. One designer recently told us in the luxury bathroom study we're conducting that she asks her clients before she begins reimagining or redesigning their bathroom, what is your favorite hotel? And the answer to that question is actually what inspires her to begin the design for that client. For those questions that I did not get to, my team and I will try to answer them within the next week or so. But I want to thank you all so much for attending and for your enthusiasm. The 2022 Design Trends Report is available now and is free to NKBA members. And a special thank you to Schneider Electric for being our partner for the Design Trends 2022 webinar.